Hi everybody. In this particular video I'm going to show you how to monitor the status of a couple of different controllers in your application, and of course this would be very handy if we're monitoring a process remotely where we can't physically go in and check the status of the processors in the plant, but we need to know if they're communicating well, and of course we also need to know what is the status of a current processor. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if I take a look at this little demo display that I've set up, is I've got a label there that says CLX controller mode. So that means we're going to monitor the run or program status of the controller itself. So in RSLogix 5000, of course what we're monitoring is the status up in the top right hand corner here that we have control over. And what I'm going to do is add a string display to my test here. And for a tag, we're going to use a diagnostic tag that's available to us through our shortcut in to our CLX. So I'll just minimize here, and of course I went through my packaging area into my primary CLX, and if I go into diagnostic items, there are several different tags that we can use here for diagnostics. I'm going to scroll down to @mode, and that specific tag will monitor the run or program status of the processor. Click on OK, of course apply it, accept it. Alright, and we'll go ahead and test it. So you notice right now we are seeing that that specific processor is in remote run, and if I go over to 5000 and select program mode, we'll see the text on our HMI screen change accordingly. Okay, and now that we're in remote program on our 5000 file, of course you notice the corresponding text changed on the string display that we created on the HMI. So for the second part of this controller monitoring, you notice I've added some text to the screen to look at the controller status. I'm going to add a simple indicator here. Okay, and we're going to connect that indicator, well, the animation of course, to a tag under the diagnostic items folder called connections active. I'll say OK. I'll click on apply and then close that guy. Save it up, and then we'll test it out. So because our connection is currently active to our controller, of course it's going to turn green. And if we lost connectivity, such as pulling the Ethernet cable, you want to test to ensure that that indicator drops out and turns red.